Convenience for the ladies, please. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and thank you so much for joining me yet again. If it is your first time here, and on this channel we chat about all things related to managing your money and adulting in general. So if that sounds like your type of vibe, please make sure that you check out our other content. And if you happen to like what you see, don't hesitate, smash that subscribe button and become a member of the team. Today we are talking about 8 things that I don't mind spending my hard-earned money on. Now, if you watched the previous video, you'll know why we are here. But if you didn't, here's a bit of context and insight. So I did a video that I'll link up in the cards where I spoke about 8 things that I no longer spend my money on because I feel like it's just not worth it. But having said that, I also mentioned that there are things that I don't mind spending more than the usual amount of money on. And I asked you guys if you would like to hear what those things are. So that's why we are here today. And before we begin, let's address the elephant in the room. Guys, makeup is still not one of the things that I want to spend my money on, or that I spend my money on, okay? But without digressing, I decided this year that I am going to take my speaking engagements a bit more seriously. Not a bit more seriously, actually. I want to start taking them very seriously. And, you know, when someone trusts me to come and have a conversation and they want to invest in that conversation, I really want to make sure that I show up for that. So if you're on my Instagram, you would have seen that I do take snaps here and there when I do speaking engagements, or I host something, or I attend an event or host an event, etc. So that's when I put a bit of effort and I actually get my makeup professionally done. However, I did not do this phase. This is not something that I do every day. It's definitely not one of the 8 things that I spend my money on. But like I said, I really want to take the speaking part of my life very seriously this year, and I want to show up when I'm given those opportunities. So invite me, guys. I won't embarrass you. Invite me to speak at your events and I will show up and I will not embarrass you. Right, now for what you are really here for. What are the 8 things that I don't mind spending money on, okay? The first thing is, I'm going to start with something that someone actually mentioned in the comment section. So Vuyokazi Manyamalala commented, and she was like, I'm sure that nails are one of the things that you don't mind spending money on. So that is the very first thing, you guys. I really don't mind spending money on my nails. And my toes, my hands and my toes is something that I do almost every single month. I find it so therapeutic. I enjoy it. It's part of my self-care for the month. And honestly, if I miss a month, it's because I'm really busy. But otherwise, I really enjoy, doing my nails, and I don't mind spending money on doing my nails every single month. Initially, it started as something that I would do for special occasions because I really like them. And then I was like, no, man, I love the feeling that having clean, nice, neat nails gives me, even my toes. So why not do that every single month if I can afford to? Why not set aside money and spoil myself with that? So that's definitely something that I enjoy doing. And I also told myself that there's not a lot of girly things that I like. So since I found something that I can actually indulge in and actually, enjoy, let me totally do it. So that's the first thing that I don't mind spending my money on. The second thing that I don't mind spending my money on is food. Guys, I don't mind spending my hard-earned coins on food. And when I say food, I mean good food. I like fresh food. I like good tasting food. For example, I know that, Woolies is well known for being on the pricey side when it comes to some of their food items, but I honestly shop there. I do some of my groceries at Woolies, and I know that as a money pincher, if I say that out loud, some people are going to be like, what? You're wasting money. There's no need for that and all of that stuff. Their fruits and vegetables for me are really good quality. And there's also some snacks that I enjoy there as well, and other treats that I find to be really nice. So I do like some of my grocery shopping at Woolies because I love good food. I love great tasting food. I love trying new things. And honestly, I'm willing to pay a bit of a premium for that. The thing about me though, and my household, which is myself and my husband, is that we don't really like a lot of variety. So we're not people who are like eating something different for 14 days. We don't mind eating we don't mind constantly eating the things that we enjoy. So when it comes to food, I don't mind spending a bit of money. It's something that I totally don't have a problem with. And that is item number 2. The third thing that I don't mind spending money on is skincare. Guys, I do not mind spending my coins on skincare. I think skincare is probably the most expensive line item that I can think of that is not a necessity when it comes to the things that I do every single month, right? So I had a adult acne problem about 2 years back, and it left me with a lot of dark marks, guys. And the acne journey and the dark mark journey is one that I do not want to honestly get into, because it was just a very, very bad time in my life. It affected my self-confidence and all of those things. And I tried all of these things in order to make it better. And eventually I did find a good skincare routine that helped me pass that. You guys have seen my skin now. I suppose you didn't see my skin before, because I actually had the adult acne a year before I started my YouTube channel. I would have never started my YouTube channel, to be honest, still having that problem, because it was that bad. Like, my self-confidence was honestly on floor low. It came out of nowhere and it took me by surprise. And after that, I honestly started investing in good skincare, and I started investing in things that do work for me. And the brand that I did find that works for me is not on the affordable side. I'm sure there's other brands that are way more expensive, but Eucerin for me is very expensive, guys. I mean, the hyperpigmentation range serum is like 500 and something rand for serum, and I know that I don't use it for the month and then it's finished, but still, for me, that's very pricey. I don't even want to go through the prices of the other stuff on the list. It's honestly insane, but I feel like it's worth it. I feel like it's worth it. It works for me, and I would much rather spend money on that than spend money on makeup and other things like that. So yeah, that's item number 3 of something that I don't mind spending money on. The next thing that I don't mind spending money on is health, okay? And I know, some people want to be like, oh, that's boring. What do you mean? Like, oh, everybody doesn't mind spending money on health. That's not true. Some people will really skip on medical aid, and some people will really skimp on, getting checked out when something is wrong with them, because they feel like it's a waste of money. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't like the doctor, but if something is wrong with me, I will make sure that I seek the help that I need to. And I think I've also been gotten to a point where, I've started experimenting with getting vitamins, and I use collagen now for my skin, which helps. So I use those daily vitamins that give you the supplements that you need on a daily basis. And I use collagen every day. I drink that with my coffee. And I think I really enjoy investing in the things that are going to contribute towards my overall health. And it's something that I'm getting more and more into, and something that I don't mind spending money on. Guys, I can be broke in other places, but my health savings, having money available to go to the doctor when I need to, eating the right food as far as I can. I'm not super strict on that, but I will make sure that I drink my water. I'll make sure that I take my supplements. And if there are things in the market that are coming up that do help with giving your body the vitamins that it needs, I will do that. Honestly, if you're not investing in your health, then I don't know, because our bodies are the tools and the vessels that we have to do everything else that we would like to do. So if we don't take care of it, then I don't know. And again, I'm not a health fanatic. I don't go to the gym or anything like that. So I really am mindful in terms of what I consume. I try and control it there because I know that I'm not going to go to the gym. So as far as health is concerned, those are some of the things that I've started spending money on, and I honestly don't mind. And I'm doing my research. If other things come up that I think are worth trying, that's definitely something that I don't mind spending my coins on. The next thing is convenience. Yo, guys, convenience for the ladies, please. I love convenience. I do all my shopping online now. With clothes, I'm a bit finicky because I don't really like my size changes. I'm very short. Sometimes things are very long, but I don't buy clothes all the time, so I'm perfectly fine with that. But I do my grocery shopping online, Checkers 360. I do my other groceries at Woolies Dash online. I buy my cosmetics from Discount online because I want it to be delivered to me. I don't want to walk in through aisles. I don't want to stand in queues. I don't want to do any of that. So convenience for me is very, very, very important. And convenience for me, guys, also means being driven around. Convenience for me also means being driven around. I feel like being driven around is very convenient. So I use the Gautrain when I go to the office, and I jump off and the office is right there because I don't want to drive. I feel like, I'm going to go through traffic, then I'm going to be stressed, and people are going to be hooting, causing accidents, and now I have to pay attention. I can't think about anything else because I'm on the road. And someone watching this is probably like, you're making excuses, you're just lazy, you don't want to drive. And maybe that's it, but convenience is something that I'm willing to pay for. And for me, convenience also is, part of convenience is being driven around to a point where I usually go to the Gautrain. My husband drops me off at the Gautrain and he also picks me up. But if he can't, I will Uber. I will Uber myself home, even though there's a car that I could drive. I will Uber myself home, guys, because I really enjoy the convenience of being driven around. Shem. And I enjoy the convenience of having things delivered to my door and all of those things. And that's why in the previous video, one of the things that, in fact, not one of, the one thing that I'm unsure of in terms of how sustainable it is for me, it's that spending the whole day cleaning thing. Of all the things that I do, I'm not so sure that I can keep that one up because I feel like it's not convenient. I do enjoy cleaning. I don't mind doing it. I can do it. But I honestly feel like it's taking away a lot of my convenience in terms of time, and I don't know if the price is worth it. I don't know if I'm saving enough money for it. So that might just join the convenience pool and something that I invest money in order to just make my life a bit more convenient. The next thing that I don't mind spending on is my home. Yeah. And I feel like this I got from my mother. My mom will skimp on everything. She's a money pincher just like me. She does not like spending money. But something that she did not compromise on when we were growing up is her home, the appliances that she bought for her home, the furniture that she bought for her home. It was always durable items. It was always good looking quality items. She didn't care about the clothes on her back. She didn't care about anything else but her home. Like, her home was top priority, and her home, it had to be quality or nothing. She also would rather wait than not have quality. And that's something else for me as well that I do not compromise on, is my home. When I used to rent, I was much better because I was like, you know what, this is temporary. But now that I have my own home, I wait until I can fully afford something that I like, and I don't compromise on the price. Comfort in my home is important to me. Durability in my home is important to me. When it comes to the appliances that I buy, or like things like beds, things like, the big things that need to last, comfort, quality, durability is something that I do not compromise on when it comes to my home. And because of that, it's going to take me some time to put everything together because things are expensive, but I don't mind. I would rather do without a dining room set until I am in a comfortable position to get exactly the one that I want, because I want to love it and I want to be comfortable with it. That's me when it comes to my home. The next thing that I don't mind spending my money on is wellness. Oh man, somebody once actually commented about this with me and said that you seem like the kind of person who likes to be like dotosad and massaged and stuff like that. Guys, I love that stuff. When it comes to activities, is getting a massage a hobby? Because if getting a massage is a hobby, then I can tick my vision board item of wanting to do something like a hobby. Because wow, guys, like I love getting a massage. I like being served. I love like breakfast in bed. Getting if I have to pay for it by booking myself for like a staycation, I'll do it. I love spa dates, whether it's like a full body spa or the whole treatment. And something that I've recently added as well is I will take leave days for my wellness. I will, if I honestly feel, overwhelmed, or I feel like I'm tired, I will honestly take some time off. And with leave days, like time is money, because I mean, that's your paid leave. So it could be money one day if you don't take it, but I don't compromise on that anymore. I really look after my well-being. And in monetary terms, I look after my well-being by spending money on the things that make me feel good, that put me in a good mood, like your spas, your massages, your wellness, your whatever. And I think honestly, if I was at a point in my life where I felt like I needed therapy, I would also invest in therapy because of my that's how much I care about my well-being and being happy and being okay. And there are other things that are not related to money that I've done to make sure that I'm okay mentally. But for the purpose of this video, we are just talking about money. But that's definitely something that I don't mind spending money on. It's my wellness, guys. And I'm so glad that I've gotten to the point where even when it comes to taking leave and stuff like that, I will do it as long as I am going to come out a better person because of it. The last thing that I don't mind spending my money on is quality time with the people that I love. Guys, I am a homebody. I love being in the comfort of my own space, and I don't like going out a lot. But if there's something that I enjoy and I don't compromise on, it's quality time with my loved ones. If I'm going out, I've got this thing now where when I go home, Ebizana, I try and make sure that I take my mom out for lunch. I take my, my family out for lunch, like my niece and my cousin and stuff who stay out with my mom, just to spend good quality time with them. I want to dine with them. I want them to, just share a conversation over a table. Because Yasmos, Emakaya, like we're always busy. But I feel so good when I take them out and we just sit across a table and we just get to know each other. We really pour into each other's cups. I love that. And even when I do it with my friends, when we are around the table and we're having good conversation and we're sharing a bottle of wine, I don't mind, guys. Like, I do not mind. If my friends need me to settle the bill, if someone needs me to cover the amount because they cannot, I will do that, all in the name of quality time. Quality time always for me. And that's something that I really, really, don't mind spending money on. I may not have a lot of time on my hands in order to do that. But when those opportunities arise, I don't skimp on money. I go all out to make sure that I'm okay, to make sure that people around me are okay, and to make sure that everybody's happy. So guys, as you can see, even money pinchers have things that they don't mind spending money on. Let me know, what are some of the things that you don't mind spending money on? What are some of the things that you don't compromise on when it comes to your budget? Where you're like, Andusa, I will cut, but here, miss me. I'm definitely spending my hard-earned coins on this. Because honestly, guys, like, that's what life is about. That's why we save. That's why we put money away. And that's why we work hard. It's to really indulge in the things that we enjoy. So if you don't have anything that you can count, please make sure you find something. Because otherwise, why is all of this even worth it if we don't indulge in the things that we enjoy? Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you for making it till the end. If you did, please give this video a huge thumbs up. And if you haven't done so, consider subscribing to this channel so I can see you in other videos. Bye, guys.